What's going on, guys? This is TD Guy Duncan, and today I'm announcing the next guest of My Way. And this is Told Drum of Wawanakwa. Okay, so some of my costume cast My Ways were on the Pakiteo Island, uh, and other ones were somewhere around the world. But this time they are returning to the place where it all began, to Camp Wawanakwa. They rebuilt the island and it's ready to welcome 20 new contestants who will battle it out for the $1,000,000. So let's get down to this cast. The first one is Baden. He's a smart but a bit antisocial guy, and he came here to change on his weaknesses. Like, you know, shows like this, like TD and Survivor in real life, are sometimes there for people who want to discover something about themselves and change on their social anxiety and social problems. So Baden is here to change on it, and he wants to play this game as well. Next is Abby. She grew up on a farm and she knows how to work hard, and she is a social person, and that is a huge advantage in total drama. She has an extremely likable personality, and she will be a huge asset in challenges for her team. Next we have Simon, a cool dude who loves having fun and who's really chill, like Jeff from Total Drum Island, basically. We'll see how his personality will benefit him in the game. Like, he can go really deep into it, or he can be early out. That's how it goes. Next is Layla, the punk girl who likes to go against the lead. Like, I had some similar personalities in my ways before it. Yeah, she's not here to make friends. She wants to play this game. She wants to do it real hard. Next is Joyner. He's a massive fan of the show, who came to play hard. He knows the game very well, and he loves the strategic part of it, and he will try to do anything to win this game. Next is Bianca, an extrovert who loves making friends. Like, she's a Leshauna type of character. Like, I feel like when I made this cast, or I made the personality of them, I really tried to do something similar to the original Total Drama Island. Sorry if it feels the very same. I tried to add some different type of people, but that's how it goes. There are not that many types that I can choose from, so maybe some are too similar to the originals, but I tried not to do that. Next one is Gavin, who spent years in the military school, and he believes good can always win. So he wants to play this game loyal and heroic. So he will definitely not be the villain of the season. He can either go really deep or can be out really soon because of the way he wants to play. But if he finds some people who he can work with, then he can definitely go deep. Next one is Janine. She's an outside the box person, and she always has something new to show up. She never does the same things twice or makes the same mistakes twice. She always learns from her mistakes, and she always has something to pull out of the bag. So she is a force to be reckoned with. That's what I can tell ya. Next is TJ, a loud person who loves having fun, and sometimes it can be annoying but he knows how to make everyone laugh. So if they won't find him annoying, then they will find him funny, and that will get him through the game. Like, he is really a lovable personality, but sometimes too much. And when you are starving on an island, it can be too much. Next is Daisy. She again a tough girl who knows how to survive. She's been through many things during her life, so yeah, she will definitely try to be, to win this game and play it hard. Next we got Brandon, the silly guy who's not strong or smart, but a nice guy. Like again, he's the he's the person who will either be out early or will be dragged to the end. But maybe he will pull out some big moves. Who can know? Next is Pia. Well, she's well educated and she wants to play the game. She's a huge fan, but she wanted to get through some years in school to get some experience before she gets here. So she's here to play and to win. Next is Oscar. He's a smart guy, but sometimes too blunt, and he thinks strategy is the most important thing in TV. Like, the strategy and the social game are equally important. If you have a bad social game, your strategy will probably not be enough to win this game. But hey, Oscar wants to prove us wrong. Let's see if he will earn that. Next is Cassidy. She's manipulative and she wants the million more than anyone else in this cast. She's here to play the game hard, and maybe that will cost her to stab some other people in the back. Next is Victor, an athletic guy who's been doing triathlon since a young age. Again, a huge challenge competitor. Like, he will definitely be a huge asset in the challenges for his team. But in the individual game, he will be someone that they want out because he's a challenge threat. So Victor will be better watch out for himself. Charlotte. She's sweet, a sweet girl. She loves making friends, but knows the game of total drama really well. She knows she has to make moves and strategize to win. But she will definitely make some friends out here. And if she doesn't make herself an obvious threat, then she can win it all. Next is Harry. He's a charismatic guy and he knows how to work on people's trust. People will get along with him easily, and that's a huge part of the social game of total drama. So can be if he can be charismatic enough, then people will eat out of the palm of his hand, and he can maneuver his way really deep into the game. Next one is Jamie. She's not a physically tough, but she's a really likable person, and her social connections will benefit her in this game. And they are maybe the only things that will benefit her, so she better work on that very well. Because there are some huge physical and strategic competitors in this season. Next is Mojo. Again, he's like Baden, a physically weaker guy, but he is here to prove that he's capable of anything that he wants. So while Baden is here for his social awkwardness, Mojo is here for his lack of physical strength. They are both here to prove it, but who will be more successful? And the last one is Kellen. She works as a model but she doesn't want to backstab anyone. She wants to play this game nice and loyal, and that's a little bit old school, if you ask me. But hey, maybe it will work for her. And that's it for this cast. So I want you to know that this is the last one before a returnee my way. So, guys, be prepared because after Toll Drama Wawanakwa drops, I will be working on a returnee my way with some of the best who never won in my costume character my ways. So stay tuned for this one and for the next one too. Peace, guys.